We were in Thailand not too long ago, and we're really excited to talk to you about some must-dos while in Thailand.
Yeah, let's hit this. One must thing to do in Thailand is travel slow. So what I mean by that is like, don't take a plane, let's take a train, let's take a boat, let's take a taxi. So what we did is we traveled from Koh Samui to Krabi, and we took a taxi, a boat, and a bus, and it took about 6 hours. But you know what the great thing about it is you get to see a lot more of the country, you meet some cool people, you get to have some experiences. We had a great experience in that. The story is that there was a flood that day and we're trying to get there. And also, it's about 1/10 of the cost of flying. You may get there about 3 hours later, but it's definitely worth it, worth the savings. So you think?
And the kids loved it too.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had an air-conditioned bus. They got to play their games. Took our time, no hassle of checking in at the airport.
Yeah.
We highly recommend that. It was awesome. One really amazing thing to do, especially with kids if you're in Krabi, Thailand, is visit the Krabi Elephant Sanctuary. It was such a great experience.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And we'll never forget it. It's a rescue elephant place, so elephants that used to be ridden on or worked too hard, they keep them in this place. You get to feed them and bathe them, and the kids absolutely loved it. And it was, I don't know, I think it was one of the best experiences actually that I've ever had.
Yeah.
Ever.
Most memorable, yeah.
Yeah, you'll never forget it.
Never forget it. All right, another do in Thailand is what we love to do is we like to go to waterfalls. One of the places to go to is in Koh Samui. There is 2 waterfalls there. Well, there's 3, but 2 really good ones. No Muang, and they're about a few kilometers apart. You got to drive there or get there somehow with a scooter. And each are about a few kilometers apart. You can walk. We walked from one to the other.
That took about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
so that's okay.
But you
It's
can
good
drive
hike.
too. There's parking lot 1 and parking lot 2, and yeah, you got to check these waterfalls out. They're beautiful. The second one is way bigger and much more beautiful.
Another really fun thing to do is, of course, to take a boat tour. In Thailand, you got to go and see all the amazing islands. We recommend hiring a private boat, a long-tail Thai boat, versus going on the group tour. We did do both. Both were excellent. The group tour, though, you're packed in with a lot of people. You're on their schedule. All the boats are going to the same places at the same time. But if you take a private long-tail boat, you have your own driver. You can tell them where to go, how long you want to stay there. And also when you're at the crowded beaches, you can stay and wait till everybody leaves and have amazing beaches and islands to yourself. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was way better than the high-speed boats where it's just rush. And so yeah, the long-tail boats are definitely the way to go.
Oh, and we paid way less money actually. It was way cheaper to get your own private boat than the tour. Like I'd say even 1/10 of the price again.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Oh, I remember looking at people that were on the high-speed boat. They had long-tail boats and they get to stay places longer. I was like, well, why are we leaving? And those people are still there.
Yeah.
So yeah, much better.
You feel like you're living like a king. It was perfect.
All right, another do in Thailand is the Tiger Temple just northeast of Krabi. And this temple is absolutely stunning. That was discovered by a monk, and he believed that there was tigers still in there, and there was paw prints and claw prints, scratches of tigers being in there. And you can actually participate in a blessing still. They still practice there, and you can go inside and see the cave. And then also you can go up to the top of the mountain, which is 1,237 steps. It's a very steep climb.
A gorgeous view.
Very gorgeous
panoramic view. It was stunning.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then you get to see monkeys on the way too, so just stay away from them. But
Beware the monkeys.
Beware the monkeys, yeah. But they're pretty cute. There's a lot of babies around. This is amazing. And we were unfortunate enough to get caught in a thunderstorm when we were there, so we had to take some stops and let the storm pass. But it was actually a pretty great experience, I thought. The thunderstorm kind of added to it.
Yeah. Tip: don't take cover under a tin roof.
No.
That's what we did.
That's what we did.
We were okay, but
Yeah.
kind of weird. I don't know what's worse, the tin roof or walking down the stairs.
But check it out. It's stunning.
One must do when you're in Krabi in Thailand is visit the Emerald Pool.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
awesome.
unbelievable. It's about an hour and a half drive from Nang, and it is so worth the trip. It's only like 200 baht for adults, 100 baht for kids, which is just under $4 and $2 Canadian. So quite cheap to get into. It is a national park, and you walk on this lovely boardwalk to the pool. It's in a rainforest, so beautiful plants and wildlife around. There's some birds there apparently too that used to be extinct that they have found that they're there now. So if you love bird watching and things like that, it's great. The pool, it's incredible. It's in the middle of a rainforest, crystal clear waters, aquamarine blue, and really, really warm. A tip though, like any other tourist spot, you gotta get there really, really early in the morning because everybody else wants to go there as well. It's slippery around the edges. They have ropes around it, so it helps you climb your way down into the rope, and then on the way up, I think Marco fell when he was there.
And it did hurt.
It did hurt, so be careful with that. Bring your towels, there's little benches to put your stuff down. And then there's a little tiny waterfall in the back of it as well.
Yeah.
So you can stand under it and let it go over your head, which is quite amazing. And like, oh my God, it's crazy. I've never seen something like that before.
And the water is so warm and crystal clear, and it's just so beautiful. Yeah, and if you do go there on the way out, there's a little smoothie place to your left.
Oh yeah.
As you walk out. Amazing smoothies, and the lady will take your pictures and put them up, and it's pretty amazing.
We love the smoothies and fruit shakes in Thailand. Oh my
awesome.
God. Part of the trip to the Emerald Pool is the Krabi hot springs. So it's about a 15-minute drive. So recommend you rent a car or go with a tour or hire a driver or whatever that suits you best. 15 minutes drive. You go to these beautiful hot springs, again in the rainforest. It's in the same national park, the Thung National Park. They're heated from thermal volcanic springs in the ground, and the water's like 34, 35 degrees Celsius. It makes like mini hot tubs over these black rocks, and you just sit in them, and it is crazy. And the little waterfalls spilling over each other as well, and it's so relaxing. Said to have healing properties. I think any hot tub.
It healed me.
I don't think it did actually, but that's okay. And it's like 90 baht to get in, so this is, you know, under $4 a person to go in. And again, get there early. We lucked out. We didn't get there too early, but there was only about 15 people in there, and then when we came out, there was hundreds and hundreds of people walking towards us off tour buses. You don't want that because it totally ruins your experience. So go in low season, go really early, and you've got it dialed.
Another must-do in Thailand is go to the beaches, and we saw a few really, really amazing beaches there. One of my favorites was the one on Koh Samui. It was called Chuang Beach, and it was just on the east coast of the island, and it's like absolutely beautiful, white sand beaches. Very busy place, like it's a lot of resorty stuff there, but you definitely have to check that out.
When we went to Krabi, we actually loved Tub Kak Beach.
Yeah.
They call it one of Thailand's best kept secrets, or maybe one of Krabi's. But it's about a half an hour drive from Nang, and it's really quiet actually. It's where all the 5-star resorts are. We didn't stay in a 5-star resort, but great for kids to swim in, calm waters, peaceful, and absolutely beautiful. We loved it there.
Yeah, but if you really, really, really want to see some amazing beaches, you gotta get a boat. You gotta go to Phi Phi Islands and Hong Islands. Beaches there are absolutely stunning. The Phi Phi Islands, which has like beautiful, calm, green water, white sand beaches, and you can take a speedboat or you can take a longtail boat. We took a speedboat to Phi Phi Island, and then we took a longboat to Hong Island, which I believe was one of your favorites.
I liked it the best, probably the best beach I would say that I've ever seen in my life, honestly.
Yeah.
White sand, green water, calm water, and limestone cliffs.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And it wasn't like too busy.
Yeah.
Like Phi Phi Islands was super busy.
And lots of great snorkeling too. You can see lots of fish, and it's really amazing.
The tiger fish coming up to our daughter.
Yeah,
that
absolutely
was awesome.
Stunning. A couple of honorable mentions that we never got to see, but we really wanted to see was Railay Beach. It was supposed to be amazing, and then Koh Lanta Island's got some amazing beaches all around it, and we never got to go there. We checked those out.
Another must-do if you're in Bangkok, Thailand, is you have to do a night tuk-tuk tour. It's absolutely incredible. It is so much fun. We went with Expeak Tours. The guide was amazing. They pick you up at your hotel about 7. You go downtown, you see all the temples, everything lit up. It's a bit cooler at night, so more tolerable, as well as it's not as busy as night, so you get to go to every place and not have to wait in a line. We also got to see some amazing restaurants. We got to skip the line, at a famous pad thai place called Thip Samay. Normally the lineups are like an hour. We got to go right in.
Yeah.
And then after that, they took us to local markets that we wouldn't know about ourselves. And we got to try some local favorites like mango sticky rice and coconut ice cream, even Red Bull ice cream. And we learned that Red Bull was actually invented in Thailand, which was kind of cool.
And we get to see the flower factory.
Flower market,
yeah.
smelled beautiful, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It goes to about 11, so if you have younger kids, it might be a bit too late for them. Ours were ages 7 and 11 at the time, and it was perfect. We got dropped off, and they like totally conked out. So
Yeah.
great night out.
And it's a little bit thrilling too, because you get to drive around in a little basket on wheels.
Yeah, we've never been in
traffic,
it. We were
yeah.
tuk-tuk newbies. We've never done that before.
Yeah.
I was like freaking right out, but it's good. Go down the highway like 100 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, and don't call it tuk-tuk, it's tuk-tuk in Thailand.
Tuk-tuk, yeah.
There you go. Anyways, that's the do's. I hope we can help you out. We're checking out.